Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Moore, and I'm here with your morning metamorphosis message for whenever this reading finds you. It was meant for you. These morning metamorphosis messages are all about transformational energy. I tell you the potential energy that may show up for you today and give you practical steps that you can use to transmute, embrace, or surrender to this energy if it shows up for you. My butterflies, this is strictly potential energy. It may or may not show up for you today, but if it does, you'll have the steps you need to navigate through it. And if you need these steps for a later date, you'll already have them on hand and know what to do when you approach this energy in your own life, my butterflies. I've already shuffled the cards off screen to save time. I'm going to cut them on screen. This will be our core deck, and this will be our clarifying deck. I will cut the cards and give the messages to you the way that Spirit sees fit. Here we go. The first card we have is the King of Cups in reverse. He popped out during the pre-shuffle. Make sure I don't have my deck in reverse. And I do. And next card we have, to clarify that, it's going to be Two-Face. Says one thing, does another, betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, trust carefully. And the overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck, you all saw it a minute ago, is the Lovers. Okay, my butterflies. First, as I stated, the King of Cups popped out during the pre-shuffle. The King of Cups popped out during the pre-shuffle along with the Ten of Cups. No, I'm wrong. It was the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles popped out along with the Ten of Cups. So with that energy, I would say someone out there, my butterflies, is looking for balance, seeking leisure or security, because the king of coins or pentacles is all about financial security. He's about the finer things in life, luxury. It's about food, drinking. The King of Pentacles pretty much enjoys the good things of life because he has it like that. And so when you couple that with the Ten of Cups that I saw pop out, that energy is telling me that he's trying to ground himself in his emotional security, emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. It's all about happiness. It's all about attaining your blessings, what you think, you deserve, and what you think is coming to you. So with this King of Cups energy, my butterflies, this King of Cups is the king who acknowledges his deep emotional feelings. The King of Cups is a king that avoids drowning himself. As you can see, he's sitting in a chair in the middle of this ocean or whatever, body of water you want to refer to this as. And I always like to say that the King of Cups in reverse is more balanced in his emotions. I mean, he's more free, open with his emotions and balanced with his emotions because in the reverse, the King of Cups, he doesn't, he's not focused on trying to control his emotions. So he's more open than the King of Cups in the upright would be. Because as you can tell with this king, to me his face, here it is. To me his face appears, is that clear enough yet? I don't know. To me his face appears to me like he's focused, like he's he's working, like he's determined to make something happen. As you can see, he has the very tip of his toe in the water, so he's not very engaged in his emotions. My butterflies, moving on to this energy of two-face, saying one thing and meaning another. My butterflies, having two sides, two versions to yourself, two ways to see yourself, is not emotional balance. It's not emotional maturity. And so, especially, I'm just going to go with the fact that this King of Cups was in reverse when I first pulled it out. Even though my deck was in reverse, I'm still going to talk about it being in reverse. When the King of Cups is in reverse, he could have mood strength swings. Like I said, he's overwhelmed in his emotion. Or, sometimes, being in reverse, he'll hold back. He can be overly emotional. And other times, he can hold back his emotions. So, to me, Spirit is saying that you need to gain balance. You need to gain perspective and be firm in which way you want to lead with your emotional compass, my butterflies. You can't do one thing and say another. You can't continue to betray or sabotage your emotions by not having a firm stance on them. It's reckless to pretend to be loyal to a situation that is not serving you, or that is not serving the best interest of everyone involved. And when we move on with this lover's energy, which is about connection, which is about partnership, this energy is also about passion. It could be about sexuality. It's about choice. And I love the word choice, because the power of choice is the greatest power that we hold. So when we look at this Lover's card energy, this card is reminding us, in order to be a balanced King of Cups, balanced in our emotions, that our love, our alignment, and our conscious choice, they all have to be on one page. They can't be fluctuating, in the Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde energy, my butterflies. So this doesn't necessarily have to be about, a romantic partnership, even though the Lover's card is here, my butterflies. This could also be about the choices that we have to make in our everyday life. This could be about how we show up. And do we show up with our heart? When we show up, are we showing up with our heart open? Are we showing up from a place of being wishy-washy? Are we being two-faced? So, Spirit is gently reminding us that when we choose alignment over reacting from a place of recklessness or emotional imbalance, when we respond from a place of love and we use that love to trump fear, and when we are clear in our decisions and what we want, clarity over chaos becomes fulfillment for us. It'll help us restore our balance. So this transformational energy today, my butterflies, is teaching us how to hold our emotions without letting them hold us. It's teaching us to ground ourselves in love for self, love for others, and love for the truth. It allows us to create harmony, what the Lover card represents, and emotional honesty, the Kings of Cups. And it becomes our bridge back to our alignment. If you all have appreciated these messages I have left for you today, I'll leave the affirmation on the screen. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And as always, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of the day.